Hello, 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 hello. Good day, my people. Welcome to Miro African TV. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to Miro African TV, I will use this opportunity to ask you do subscribe and click that little bell button because whenever we get any content, as soon as we start streaming, you will get notified about it so that you don't miss it, so that you if you want to join or say something online, you will be able to say it live so that others will be able to follow. All of us are seeing things that are going on in South Africa. All these things that have been going on in South Africa is quite a pity because most of us were there when these guys were suffering in the hands of their colonial masters, that have been possessing their land for many, many years or decades. And on South Africa is where Nigeria show um, concern. I don't know why, because a lot of things have been happening in Africa. I know that Nigerians are dying in Africa, in the various African countries, in the hands of the local people, but most of their freedom came from Nigeria because Nigeria in South Africa or Nigeria spent not less than up to $15 billion. And Thabo Mbeki, Mandela, all of their political elites today went to school in Nigeria. They lived in Nigeria. Thabo Mbeki, as I said yesterday, he do understand Enugu. He speaks Enugu language. He understand the Igbo language due to the life he spent in Nigeria. So today, now we have figured out the cause of this problem going on in South Africa. And I will use this opportunity to call upon all the African leaders. All the African leaders have to go after one person. They have to go after one person to make sure that that person, wherever they find him outside South Africa, he should be. They should get him arrested because all these killings that has been going on in South Africa was gingered by the South African police chief. He is the one that was saying he have never seen a country where foreigners have taken over, I don't know whether up to 80% of the investment that is going on and the population of the people from all over Africa. Other countries should be happy about all these things, that foreigners are coming into their country because economy can never grow without immigrants. Economy becomes strong when immigrants keeps on floating into a country. You know. But in South Africa, the police chief single-handedly called upon his police officers, junior ones, and the South African people to go after the foreigners in their country. I believe he should face the International Criminal Court for his act. So, for me not to waste most of your time, let's first of all listen to him.
The question arises, and we must investigate also what is the law of South Africa says. How can a city in South Africa Africa could be 80% dominated by foreign nationals, and the future president of South Africa could be a foreign national. We are surrendering our land, and it is not xenophobia. To talk truth, we fought for this land. From a white minority, we cannot surrender it to the foreign nationals. That is a matter of principles. We fought
like
for
the
this
volume
country,
is not
not
coming
only
out.
for us, for the generations of South Africans. The arms that are being
Because I
used
can't monitor the
here in
video.
Hillbrow are arms of war, which are unlicensed. The hijacking of buildings here in Hillbrow is a sign of taking over power. The question of dominance of foreign nationals in illegal trading and also businesses that are here in Hillbrow is an economic sabotage that is taking place against our people that were supposed to be those that are running those particular businesses. We are facing here service delivery protests that we don't know where are coming from. Some of the issues is because of we can't give shelter to our people because these buildings are being occupied and hijacked by people and lunatics that we don't know. Where we can be housing at least the middle class that is working here. Those who are coming from universities, they're having at least less enough to buy their own houses. And then they can rent from the state and then start a new life, and invest and buy a proper house in future. But we can't do it because of these buildings are hijacked by criminals. People are being raped there. There's drug dealing there. There are illegal shipments there. There is second-hand goods businesses of stolen goods, by the way, and all sorts of criminal activities. And we must do something about it. I want to ask the nation, South Africa, and the so-called human rights activists and organizations, what must the police do when they are shot at by criminals? Must they sing Nkosi Sikelela Africa, or they must return fire? We are losing police officers day in, day out, but we are protecting criminals that are terrorizing our communities. We are 52 million people. If each and every of us can be a police officer and fight against crime, we will squeeze crime in South Africa.
Did you listen to that police chief? That the foreigners have seized the entire business going on in his country. I quote, my people, they need to get this man arrested immediately. If South African government want to please the entire Africa, they should get this man arrested immediately. As I'm finishing this video here now, I'm going back to Twitter to stream this same video, and I will air my view on air. They should get this man arrested with immediate effect, because this man has a mental problem. This man has developed psychologically issue where we say if they no arrest this guy, he will instigate more things that will consume more lives of the people living in South Africa. Nobody tied down the South African citizens not to do business. Nobody pushed the South African people back not to join businesses or open companies. When foreigners came into a country and established their own business and succeed in what they are doing, they are not sabotaging the economy of a nation. Rather, all of them are paying tax to the state where they are doing their various businesses. To tell you, this man is out of order. This man needs to be arrested and transferred to Nigerian prison. Nigerian president, Nigerian Court of Justice should demand the transfer of this man to the Nigerian court so that he will go to prison because of what he instigated in South Africa. My people, that's all I have for you now. Let me go to Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, please go to Miro African TV on Twitter. Search for Miro African TV. You will see my picture there. Please follow me on Twitter, also on Facebook and other social media platforms. Thank you. Remain blessed and bye bye for now. Shalom.